We at ACH are most excited in the year ahead with the opportunity to train our tenants, service users and the wider community, to give them the knowledge and skills to be empowered to undertake not only their own climate journey, but to help those they know undertake their journeys too.
All of us based here at Ashton Gate Stadium, that's Bristol City Football Club, Bristol Bears and the Flyers and Bristol Sport, have come together to form a working group to reduce and assess our impact on the environment. We want to address issues around climate change, waste, water consumption, biodiversity and air quality, so that when fans do finally return here at Ashton Gate, they'll be coming to a cleaner and greener stadium.
I'm proud of Burgess Salmon and the carbon reductions we've achieved to date by switching to renewable and low carbon energy sources and by investing in energy efficient offices and solutions. We've commenced work at Burgess Salmon to determine science-based targets and to better understand where we can do more in our supply chain.
We weave sustainability and social justice into everything that we do.
These are just some of the great projects that we're working on at the moment, such as Parkos, which is all about science participatory communication, Twinergy, which is all about energy efficiency and digital twins, and KWMC The Factory are working on an amazing project called Rethink, Remake, Recycle.
We're going to look to not only influence policy at government level by lobbying, but also ensure that we have an industrial strategy around decarbonisation and ensuring that we have Unite Green reps in place at organisations across the region.
With support from Greener Energy Futures, Bristol Credit Union now has a plan for zero carbon by 2023. Over this next year, we're really looking forward to getting stuck in and implementing that plan.
One of the many disproportionate impacts on disabled people is the lack of accessible information on climate issues. The Bristol Disability Equality Forum is therefore excited to be working with Red River Productions to create an accessible video and resource pack to introduce disabled people in Bristol to the issue as part of the Community Climate Action Project. This video will explore the impact of the climate crisis on Bristol and inspire the disabled community to understand that their voices are fundamental in shaping a just and successful transition to a climate resilient city.
We managed to reduce our energy consumption by 31% since 2011, and all of our electricity comes from a renewable energy source. This includes the solar panels on our roof. We've also created activities that help explore the different topics around climate change. This has led to thousands of our visitors pledging to make changes, big and small, to address the challenges that we face together.
We're basically not on the grid for a large majority of the year. If you go to Red Point Bristol, which is an old cinema which we've converted, on the roof is entirely covered in solar panels, which gives us all our electrical needs during the summer. We want to give over some of the space on the outside of our building back to nature and back to community to build out planters for wildflowers and space for solitary bees and things like that, turning what is just flat concrete into a little space for us and for nature.
We've reduced the amount of plastic we use, we're recycling more, we've generated our own solar power and we're using local suppliers in our cafe and our gift shop. The dehumidifier, which keeps this ship dry, we've recently installed some new sensors and software to help us analyse our energy data. And this year, we'll be upgrading the equipment and changing the way that we run the system, which should result in even bigger energy savings.
We're in the process of about to be building the potentially world's largest student passive house accommodation. Really proud of our catering offerings now. A third of the menu is plant-based food. Climate Action Cafes working with our staff to really understand what actions they can take that will have the biggest climate impact.
Our mission is to communicate sustainability via video, but while we're at it, we also keep our own house in order. My main passion is trees. We planted these 20 years ago. We plant many more every year, including a fruit tree for every one of our clients.
The University of Bristol has recognized the climate crisis and has pledged to become carbon neutral by 2030. Most of our waste, energy, and water consumption is within our science facilities, so we are continuously working hard to reduce the carbon footprint of STEM by promoting circular economies, targeting energy consumption, water usage, and waste management. Our staff and students are helping us become the first university in the world to achieve 100% institutional Green Lab certification. And as a community, we are growing more and more passionate about STEM sustainability.
We're really excited to be part of the Community Climate Action project that's taking place here in Lockleys and many other places around Bristol. We're looking at lots of issues that affect residents here in Lockleys, one of them being public transport, which is close to my heart, and also looking at greener ways to travel.
Climate crisis is real and businesses have to take the action they can to minimise their impact on our climate. And at HL, we take it really seriously, the need to act responsibly. We're thinking about our back to office plans, cycle to work, the reduced numbers of commutes, reducing the paper that we use through automating our processes. We're thinking about green energy, even through to how we recycle our waste.
We're really excited to be one of 6 community partners across Bristol to be part of the Community Climate Action, who are dedicated to bringing the climate conversation to our local areas and putting together a community climate action plan.
Big changes are coming. They can make life more difficult for disabled people, but they are also an unmissable opportunity to make Bristol better for us and for everyone.
It's all about mindset. And once colleagues, businesses and communities all act together, that's when real change starts to happen.
Keen to get our community involved.